Hey, shalom, shalom. With God, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakidas. Double honor to the apostles and elders. Much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching this word in truth and sincerity. And shalom to the elect. And hopefully today will be an edifying lesson to the elect. Now, man, 2020 starting off pretty much as a fire year, man. Literally a fire year, man. I woke up today, I saw, I think it's the Philippines or somewhere. It's on fire or something like that. So, you know, the Lord, that's all the Lord, man. Bringing down that fire and anger upon the inhabitants of the world, man. It's getting fire, man. All right. And shoot, you know, it's just showing you more things, you know, stay in this truth. Keeping this word to yourself, man. All right, having this truth in your inward parts. All right, and let no man take your crown, because we getting into some beautiful times, and the kingdom of heaven's pretty much around the corner, literally. Now, me, you know, I like that they coming out with a new Pokemon game or something like that, a little add-on or something. You know, I was like, hey, man, you know, I might want to buy that, you know, in June. It's coming out in June, and I think they have one coming out in the fall. I was like, hey, I might want to buy that. But you know, your main thing, your main thing, your main focus is being this truth. All right, keep on pushing in this truth, because shoot, you never know, man. You may not be able to play that game. All right, it may get so crazy in 2020 that you may not be able to play that game. And, you know, you talk to people at work, whatever, especially these Edomites, they think that this place is going to last forever. This place ain't going to last forever. All right, so let's get, this is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling place to all generation. They call their lands after their own names. So who else is that, man? That's Esau Edom, the so-called white man that does that, man. All right? Since they don't have the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem outside, all right? They think that this place is going to last forever, all right? So that's why the Lord sends out his prophets out here. Lord willing, we are the men, all right? That's why he sends out his prophets to go out there and preach this word. All right, and Lord willing, we endure to the end, and let no man take our crown, and we'll be able to see the reward of the wicked. All right, that's our main thing, man. All right, so we commanded to come out here every week, preach this word, and throughout the week make your videos. So it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. All right, let's see what else I want to get. Because we're coming into some beautiful times. Some beautiful times. So I say it's gonna get crazy as hell. It's gonna get crazy as hell out here. But we gotta make sure that we preaching this word. Gotta make sure we girded up in this truth. All right. So since I'm in Psalms, I'm gonna read one of my favorite chapters, anyways. So this is Psalms 91, starting at the top. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. It's beautiful. So you staying in this truth, you keep on preaching this word like you should. All right? Like I keep saying, I know brothers out here, you know, call themselves Israelites, has been in this truth way longer than me, but they still inside, and the Lord commanded you to be outside and preach this word, for where, you know, your people can come out here, talk to you, speak to you in person, because not everybody's going to go to a library and they looking for the Israelites. I mean, you got to be out here in the highways and byways where people can actually see you. All right, you see the cars passing by, you see the people walking by. All right, because the real man of the Lord was out there preaching his word. All right, let me see, let me get that in Luke real quick. Slovakia. Passed up. Let's get Luke 14 to 23. Alright. Where is you at? Alright, so this is Luke 14 and 23. And the Lord said unto the servants, go into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. So he told you the highways and hedges, not stay inside a building. And like I said, I know brothers are still doing that, man. And it's a crying shame, but you know, you're gonna find out who was right and who was wrong. All right. I also might read Jeremiah 28 and 28. Let's get that. Make sure I'm still on Psalms. Anyways, I'll get that later. All right, so this is Jeremiah 28 and 28. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war, of evil, and pestilence. So that's what's coming upon this world, man. I said I woke up and passed it up that quick. I said I done woke up and I heard that people's trying to get away from a volcano. People's trying to get away from the volcano. All right. I said I believe that that's the Philippines, but I could be wrong. I gotta look at it again. I said I should charge my other phone while I had the chance, but that's me. Oh well, we still got the word on in the Bible, you know, right here. You know, I do like to click, and it's right then and there. But you know, that's why you gotta keep this word in your mind, man. Keep on studying like you should. Be able to flip to the pages like you should. All right. So getting back to Psalms 91. All right, like I say, you're supposed to keep this word, keep this faith. All right, and pray to the Lord that He gives you that endurance to endure to the end, because it's gonna get hella crazy out here. So that's why I'm pretty much reading Psalms 91. All right, verse 2. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In Him I will trust. So in Him, in Yahweh Shem Al-Shai, we're going to trust. All right, no matter if you endure to the end or you die in this thing, we understand that the dead and the Mashiach is going to rise up first. All right, you know, that's comforting. All right, if the Lord, you know, written in your story that you're supposed to die for this thing, you know, you're going to come back with greater power and exact vengeance on your enemies. All right. Verse 3, surely He shall deliver thee from the snares of the flower and from the noise and pestilence. All right, because there's going to be a lot of pestilence coming out here, man. They may put out what you call it, where they can't think of it. Can't think of what it's called, but you know, put out a gas attack or whatever, and have like a whole bunch of people dying and stuff, and trying to make up a reason why you should take the mark of the beast, because that's another thing that's coming. All right, that's another thing that's coming here down the line. You know, like I said earlier, I was looking forward, like, oh man, that new Pokemon DLC is coming out. I might want to play that, but you know, my mind said it's mainly supposed to be on this kingdom. All right, the Lord is going to send you out distractions. All right, the Lord is going to send you out distractions and make sure that you still on fire for this truth. All right, He's going to give you that game. He's going to give you that stuff, but you ain't. All right, say you ain't over here watching. All right, you're supposed to be watching what's going on and what's happening. All right. Verse 4, He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings thou shalt trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. So this truth, all right, is going to be your shield and buckler. Let me get Isaiah 33. Get Isaiah 33 and 6. All right, so this is Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be thy stability of thy times, and strength and salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So you fear the Lord is going to be your treasure. All right. You fearing the Lord is going, you're going to read this Bible. You're going to learn from your apostles and elders. And they tell you every week that you should be out here preaching this word. All right. You've been in this truth long enough that you should be making your videos throughout the week. All right. And make sure that you stay in this truth. All right. Make sure that you're praying. All right. You got to fast. All right. Here and there. I'm not telling you to do it every day. Do it every day, but fast here and there. Because there is going to be famine, death, and destruction out here. And there may be some times where you're not able to eat like that. All right. That's what these pastors ain't telling you. All right. Let me see. Like I said, wisdom and knowledge is going to be your stability of their times. Because, you know, without this, you lost, man. That's why I thank you, how about you outside, for calling me into this thing. Because I could have been out here playing video games, could have been drawing here and there, and not knowing what's going on. And then boom, World War III happens, boom, the nuclear missiles happen, and you get caught up in there. So it's a blessing to be in this thing, man. It's a blessing to be in this thing. All right. Let me see. Let's go back to Psalms 91. All right, verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor by the arrows that flieth by day. So, man, like I say, it's going to get crazy as hell out here, man. You know, I was just watching a video. Lord will, I'll do a video on it. But the Simpsons, all right, we're showing the FEMA troops coming through and busting through. All right. All right, the Simpsons were showing that the FEMA camps was busting through and locking people up. All right, here they coming in, busting through the doors. That time they was busting through the church, and that's pretty much what's going to happen. They're going to bust through. They're going to lock people up. All right, you ain't going to take the mark of the beast, all right, which is the RFID microchip. All right, you're going to be destroyed, or you're going to kill, or you're going to get your head cut off by that guillotine. All right, the Lord's will, you know, if you do get caught up in that, all right, you endure to the end, because the Lord may make it a way where you get that spiritual power, or the Lord may make it a way where you get saved up out of there, an earthquake or something happens, and you get the heck up out of there. That's the Lord's will. But, you know, at the end of the day, we got to be men in this thing, man. And we got to understand, you know, the Lord is testing you, all right? Because it's going to get crazy as hell out there. I said, Lord's will, I'll do a video on it, all right? You got to go back and look at the screenshots and look at the video. But I believe, you know, if you watching this and if you want to look at it first, it's the Simpsons predicted FEMA or something like that. Because also in that video, they were showing you that America is making legislation. If you come out here and you for life, you come out here and you for preaching this word, end time prophecies, they're able to lock you up for that. And that's hella crazy, all right? And they say America, which is Babylon the Great, all right, the revised Roman Empire, all right, they want this place to continue forever, all right? And you got brothers in this thing that ain't ready for the end. They ain't ready to see the end, the reward of the wicked, all right? We in this thing to see the reward of the wicked, all right? Everything that you lose on this side, all right, like I said, me wanting to play that Pokemon game, which is vanity at the end of the day, everything that you lose, all right, you're going to gain it 10-fold in the kingdom, all right? Because that's what we're waiting for, 10-fold in the kingdom, all right? You sacrifice your life, you sacrifice your time to go out here and preach this word with great boldness, all right? Lord, you got to expect for a reward, and the Lord is not a man that he should lie, all right? The Lord is not a man that he should lie. So that's why we got to continue in this thing, man. All right. Let's see. Nor from the pestilence that walketh in the darkness, nor for the destruction that wasted at noonday. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of craziness coming out here, man. It's going to be hella crazy. And if you ain't covered by if you ain't got the hedge, all right, the covering of Yahweh Shem Shai in that day, you done for, man. All right? You just lauded up for the slaughter. All right? You in them Christian churches, which is doing the hella job keeping our people asleep. All right? Because you talk to these Christians, all right, they don't understand that World War III is prophesied in this Bible. I'm just like, man, these pastors out here, they goons, man, and they gonna be destroyed for that, bruh. They gonna be destroyed for that. All right. Verse 7, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10s of thousands at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh to thee. So you're gonna see so much death and destruction out here, man. I mean, so much bodies upon bodies, people just dying, but it's not gonna come to you. All right. Why is that? Because you continue in this truth. All right. You prayed in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, teach in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, and you do it with truth and sincerity. All right. You ain't come out here asking for people for money. All right. Trying to buy and sell this truth. You did it because the Lord saw. Pretty much at the end of the day, the Lord made you of the elect, and He saw grace and mercy to put upon you. All right. And that you was one of the wise ones out here to go do what the Lord tell you to do because you fear the Lord. When you fear the Lord, you know, I was talking to a brother the other day, all right, when you fear the Lord, all right, you're going to do what the Lord's going to tell you to do. Like I said, I fear the Lord. If I don't come out here and preach the word like I should, all right, at the end of the day, He's going to destroy me. All right, He's going to destroy any brother that's called out here to preach this word. All right. Let's see. Let's continue. Only with thy eyes thou shalt behold and see the reward of the wicked. So that's at the end of the day, man. That's what we waiting for, to see the reward of the wicked, man. Get beamed up in them chariots and see the reward of the wicked. All right. Lord willing, you get that spiritual power, be able to put your hands on the wicked in that day. All right. Because when they give Esau, Edom, these troops that green light to go after the men of the Lord, some of the men of the Lord is going to get that spiritual power. All right. And that's a beautiful thing to even get that. Let's get Revelation 11:11. Since it said the reward of the wicked. My favorite chapters as well. All right. This is Revelation 11:11. After 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from God, from Yahweh, entered into them, and they stood upon their feet. A great fear fell upon them which saw them. So great fear is falling upon Babylon the Great and all these people, all right? Because the prophets, starting with the 144,000 on down, all right? They out here with great boldness preaching this word, all right? They're not playing no games with this word. And that's pretty much a sign and showing you that Esau Edom world is going down. All right, Esau Edom's world is going down, and we got next. We got next. That's just plain and simple, man. We got next. And Lord's will, you have the elect. All right. Let me see, verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. All right. Come up hither. So Lord's will, like I say, you have the elect, you be able to get beamed up. All right. Come up hither, and they ascended in heaven, up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. All right. So you get beamed up in that chariot, and your enemies looking at you all crazy as hell. All right. Verse 13. This is a key point. All right. In the same hour was there a great earthquake. All right, what's that earthquake? That's that nuclear missile that's coming down to Babylon the Great. All right, Russian and all the other enemies of Babylon the Great. All right, when they fire them missiles and this place get destroyed in 1 hour. All right, when this place get destroyed in 1 hour. All right, that's that great earthquake when the earth rocking like a drunkard to and fro. All right, that's that great earthquake, man. All right. Let me see. 10 part of the city fell. That's those are FEMA zones too. Like I was talking about earlier, you know, FEMA coming after some of the brothers that's in this truth. All right. Were slain men 7,000, and the remnant were afraid and gave glory to Yahweh of heaven. All right. So there's also what's coming. All right. Verse 14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. So, you know, I was watching the news, all right, or whatever, and Trump's like trying to calm down, all right, but he woke up the beast, he woke up the monster, man, all right, because Russia and all these other nations are going to come in with it, man. Russia and all these other nations are going to come with it. It's going to be crazy as hell out here. So that third woe is that third world war, which is coming quickly, all right? Because when you watch the apostles and elders and other brothers, all right, they also posted up that America's ship came across Russia's ship, and it was like 100 feet away or so, and they almost collided into each other. And America, shout out, is warning flares, I believe, trying to tell them, hey, you're getting a little too close. And initially, Russia backed off. I mean, Russia wasn't backing off. All right. So, man, like I said, World War III is around the corner, man. And if you ain't in this truth, man, you ain't got it, man. You're going to be destroyed. All right. That's just plain and simple. It's just plain and simple. That's why the Lord, you know, this is a blessing to be in this thing. If he calls you to go out here and preach his word, all right, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing, man. And you got to keep this blessing. You got to cherish this blessing. Because like I said, it's going to get crazy out here, but your eyes are open to see the truth and you understand what's coming to pass, all right? The Lord's giving you that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding what's coming to pass before shit hits the fan. All right? So back to Psalms 91, verse 8. Only with thine eyes thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. So Lord's will, you know, you be able to see the reward of the wicked, all right? Get beaten up in them chariots, all right? And get that new glorified body, be able to see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast, verse 9, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. All right, like I say, this is going to get crazy as hell out here, but since you stayed in this truth, the Lord's going to keep his angels around you, all right? The Lord's going to keep his angels around you, and they're going to keep you, all right? You're going to be able to eat in that day, all right? And be able to chill. I mean, it's going to be crazy as hell, but you know, at the end of the day, you got to keep faith, all right? That's also a faith builder, a faith tester in that day, all right? And pray to the Lord for more faith, all right? I said this is a blessing to be in this thing, all right? Verse 10, well, I already read that. Verse 11, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways, all right? So his angels is going to watch over him. Let's get Psalms, I believe it's 34 and 7. All right. This is Psalms 34 and 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and deliver them. All right. So ye in this truth, you fear Yahweh Hashem outside. He's going to have his angels watching over you because you fear Yahweh Hashem outside. And since you fear Yahweh Hashem outside, once again, you're going to come out here and do this work. You're going to come out here and preach his word. You're going to come out here and do what's pleasing to Yahweh Hashem outside. And that's plain and simple. And because of that, he's going to give you that reward. And that's that angels watching over you. All right? Lord's will, you get that spiritual power. Lord's will, he'll give you that daily bread so you'll be able to eat in that day too. All right? Let's get there too. Let's get Isaiah. Let's get Isaiah 65. Let's get Isaiah 65 and 30. Let me see. Yeah, let's get Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh my power, behold, my servants shall eat. All right, so his servants is going to eat in that day, man. When there's famines, pestilence, death, and destruction in that day, his servants is going to eat. All right. But ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink. All right, so we even going to get that drink, man. All right, we ain't going to be thirsty in that day. But ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right, so the 2/3 and all these other heathens, all right, they're going to be thirsty. They're going to be hungry, all right, and they're going to be ashamed, all right, especially the 2/3, all right, because the Lord got a bone to pick with them, and he sent his prophets out there to preach his word, and you didn't take heed, you didn't listen, all right, so you, at the end of the day, the Lord's causing for you to eat a missile. That's what you're going to eat, all right. You go against the man of the Lord, that's what's going to happen to you, man. All right. Verse 14, behold, my servants shall sing of joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart. All right. So the man of the Lord is going to be happy, all right, in that day, man. Going to be all praises to Yahweh Shem outside. You know, got the brothers in the round table, all right. Let's say you in the building or a house or whatever. You had an Edomite that the Lord put a Edomite or other heathen or somebody that the Lord put the spirit on to pretty much stock a whole bunch of food or whatever, or even the Lord sending out his animals to feed you. All right, but however way, man, it's gonna be beautiful, man. And shoot, like I say, he's gonna have his angel around protecting you and telling you which way to go, all right, in that day. All right. Before you 2/3, y'all gonna be crying out here, man. Like I say, at the end of the day, y'all gonna eat a missile. All right. And shall howl a vexation of spirit. All right. So y'all gonna be howling, man. Stomach's gonna be eating itself. You're gonna be skin and bones in that day. It's gonna be crazy. All right. It's gonna be crazy as hell. All right. The Lord will, you know, you have the elect, and you stay in this thing. You keep doing what's pleasing to Yahweh Shem outside, all right? Keep doing what's pleasing. Let's go to Proverbs. Let's start at 20. I mean 1 and 20. Proverbs 1 and 20. All right. Wisdom crieth without, she uttered her voice in the streets. So once again, showing you that real wisdom is out here preaching this word, man. Real wisdom is out here preaching this word, all right? You ain't playing no games with Yahweh Shem Yahshua. That's how you know you have real wisdom, if you out here preaching this word. Or you following Yahweh Shem Yahshua like you should. Like I said, brothers, that's Slakia. I said, brothers that's got this gift to understand and know this Bible, but you still inside preaching this word, so-called preaching this word. Really, you playing games with Yahweh Shem outside. You playing games with your life. All right? So real wisdom cry in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city, utter her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? So 2/3, man, they love simplicity, all right? They don't want to hear this word. They see you preaching. They don't want to hear it, all right? They walk the other way. They see you, oh, I got to walk this way, all right? What's this man doing? Oh, I don't want to hear all that. All right, pastor got the word. Pastor got the truth, all right? While pastor's out here taking all your money, all right, and not giving you the full word, all right? And scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. So the real fools out here, they hate this knowledge, and they don't want to follow the ways, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem outside. Turn you at my reproof, and behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, I will make known my words unto you. All right, so you're gonna learn the hard way when the Lord makes his words unto you. All right, because I have called you and ye refused, I will stretch out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have said naught at all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity, and I will mock you when your fear cometh. All right. So when the man of the Lord's out there eating good, feeling good, you know, they got their drinks and stuff. All right. The Lord's gonna be laughing at you. All right. The Lord's gonna be laughing at you. All right, you go out there to the war, you fight in Esau, Edom's army. All right, the Lord's going to laugh at you. All right, you're going to hold your Bible. You're going to try to pray to Yahweh Shem outside. You're going to try to look for the videos or whatever. But the Lord's going to laugh at you because it's going to be too late. All right, it's going to be too late in that day, man. All right, while the people over here or wherever at the, you know, that's left. All right, the Lord's at the end of the day is going to be laughing at you. All right. Laughing at your calamity. All right, these are scriptures that Pastor Porkchop ain't gonna bring out, man. All right, he ain't gonna bring it out like this. All right, let me see. When your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. All right, you fighting in that war for Esau, Edom. All right, you seeing your brothers and sisters, all right, dying in that war. All right, the Lord's not going to care, man, because you brought it upon yourself. All right, that's your great judgment for not following the ways of Yahweh Shem outside. All right, they shall call upon me and I will not answer. You, like I said, you have your Bible or whatever. He ain't listening to you. All right, they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. All right, so you're gonna be called seeking the Lord in that day, and then you ain't gonna find it. Also with brothers that got this truth that's called the priest's word. All right, it's called the priest's word, and they think that they did a good job, but like I said, the Lord told you to come out here and preach his word. Why ain't you out here preaching his word? Brothers out there that took a break and now all of a sudden they want to get all serious. Lord ain't looking at you, man. Lord ain't going to hear your prayer. All right? Let me see. Let's read that again. For they shall call upon me, and I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear Yahweh Shem outside. All right? So fearing Yahweh Shem outside is coming out here preaching his word, man. Fearing Yahweh Shem outside is trying to keep the commandments to the best of your ability, man, and not playing with it, man. Not playing with it. All right? Let me see what else I want to get. Since I'm in Proverbs, let's get Proverbs 3:1. My son, forget not the law, but thine heart keep my commandments. So don't forget the law, man. Keep the commandments. One of the things that he told you to do is come out here, preach his word. All right? For the length of the days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. All right? Because you trust in Yahweh Shem outside, you didn't take no shortcuts. You went into the straight gate. Went into the straight way. All right? He's going to lengthen your life. All right? Lord will you endure to the end, be able to see the reward of the wicked. All right? Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. All right? Let not this mercy that you're getting right now forsake Yahweh Shem outside. Like, oh man, you know, the missiles ain't dropped. Oh man, they ain't gone crazy right now. So I'm pretty much good. Let not this mercy fool you, man. All right? Bend thine about thy neck and write them upon the table of thine heart. So keep this word in your heart. Keep this word in your mind. All right? Your heart is your mind. All right? So shalt thou find favor and good under the standing of the sight of Yahweh and man. Trust in Yahweh with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. All right, so you're supposed to trust in Yahweh Shem outside, no matter what's going to come to pass in this world, man. Like I said, it's going to get crazy as hell out here. All right, it's going to get crazy as hell. But we supposed to trust in Yahweh Shem outside at the end of the day, man, because it's going to get crazy, man. It's going to give you that test. All right. So let's see what else I want to get. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. What else did I want to get? Matthew 7, I believe. All right. So this is Matthew 7. Salakia. I'll turn right back to it. All right. So this is Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. All right. So brothers out there that's taking a shortcut in this thing, you just being lead to destruction. All right. And many there be which go in thereat, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So the Lord's only dealing with the elect, man. All right. The Lord's only dealing with the elect. He's going to hear his word. All right. He's going to hear his word. He's going to teach his word. He's going to come out here and preach the word, all right? And it's not going to take any shortcuts. Like, oh, man, it's cold outside. I ain't going to be out there, man. Lord called you to be out there, man, all right? Because let's get verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. All right, so you got to do the will of Yahweh Shem outside. All right, that's plain and simple. Do the will of Yahweh Shem outside. That's how you enter into the kingdom of heaven. All right. Many will say unto me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not perished? Have we not prophesied? Salaki, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name has we cast out devils in thy name and done many wonderful works. All right. And so you got brothers out there, man, but you took the shortcut, all right, or you didn't keep the commandments like you should, all right. Verse 23, and I will profess unto them, I never knew ye. Depart from me, ye workers of iniquity. All right, because you didn't do the work of Yahweh Shem outside. You're a worker of iniquity. All right. I said we supposed to continue in this thing, man. All right, like I said, this is a beautiful blessing to have this truth and to come out here and preach this word, man. Because not everybody get this blessing, man. This blessing and understanding of this word. All right. Let's get let me see.